You know what I say, right? Come on, you know what I say. I'm always saying it. It's really good advice, and you need to follow it. You don't remember? All right, I'll tell you one more time. Just one more time. That's it. You need to remember this. It's extremely important that you follow this advice. Do as I say, not as I do. Let me tell you why. These are not Mexicola avocados, little like Mexicola. These are Mexicola grande avocados, except están no grande. They're not big. Why is that? Well, that's what happens when the deer mess up your whole irrigation system so badly, and they get so buried in mulch and weeds and stuff all over your hill, and then your company gets so popular that you don't have time to fix it for the first year, and you promise to fix it the next year, and then you don't because you get so busy because of your business, people calling you constantly, and you promise the trees you're going to do it the next year, and then you don't. and then you say, I swear this time I'm gonna come through for you guys. We're gonna get this done the third year, and then you don't. And then the tree basically says, all right, fine. If you're not gonna water and fertilize me ever, then I'm not gonna make big fruit. So anyway, at least it's being nice enough to me to make some fruit. Got a lot of fruit. This is my Mexicola grande tree. You can see the leaves are really sparse up there, and they're kind of off color, very off color. And it does show that you can dry farm these trees once they're established. The one good thing I did do is put down a bunch of mulch this year, so that was good. But I got to get out here. I'm still picking fruit, beautiful fruit. This will be really good. It'll actually probably be more tasty because all the taste will be pushed into a smaller package. But yeah, it's, what is it? I mean, look at this. Here's a dry farmed fuerte tree. I'll probably pick a few of these. They're not big by any means. Let me show you, like, the biggest one. Well, here's some right here. It might not be the biggest, but it's bigger than some. I'll compare that to my biggest Mexicola grande. They should be about the same size. But let's see, maybe there. Well, this Mexicola grande should be like 3 or 4 times bigger than that. But if you don't water them, and this fuerte should be double that size. But it's kind of cool, There's no environmental input here whatsoever anymore, and we're still getting fruit. So that's kind of cool. Look, here's one that's pretty good size over here. Let's see. I'm not sure if these are going to ripen. I think they'll ripen right now, but I'm just going to pick 1 or 2 to test them. And there's one. It's almost like a store-bought Hass size, maybe like 4/5 of a small Hass you buy in a store. But if they're free, right? They're going to be better than store-bought, I know that. Anyway, there's my Nabal up there. He's starting to suffer a little bit. My little avocado Wurtz is doing fine because it does get a little bit of water residually from the box trees that are getting some water up there still. But I swear, I promise I'm going to get you guys going again this year. They're going to be so happy. They're really patiently waiting for me. Now this one I'm tempted to stump. It's gotten really big. If I stump it down to get more vigorous young growth. Look at this, you guys. Look at the magic. Where I was walking on the compost. Look at that. That is what you call good stuff. That's like cocaine for avocado trees. Actually, it's not really cocaine. A better analogy would be like superfood, super healthy, organic. Cocaine would be like dumping some nasty chemical on it. This is the ultra pinnacle of health for these trees. They love this stuff. Anyway, you just dump all this compost down here on these trees, and that'll make them really happy. But if you water them, they'll be even more happy. But I'm still going to get some fruit here. Whatever. They'll be good. They're about to drop. So it's January 24th. It's my birthday. Yay. And you might not see this video for a few days later because I get lazy about posting them. So sometimes I'll post them the same day. But, I go back to the house. There's all these things I got to do. Run this company and take care of stuff. Look over here. Look. Here's some nice, this is an interesting tree. Anybody want to ID this? There's been some confusion about this one. It has this really beautiful, tight, rounded foliage. It's always been my favorite foliage tree. And it was sold to me as a oh, come on, Gary. Come on. As a, oh, geez. Well, look, we'll pick some fruit while we think about it. That is just out of reach. Come on. These are really good. You got to get them quick, though. Oh, these things will, they'll get mold on the inside if you wait a couple of days too long. I'll think of it. Don't worry. But what's interesting is the one that it's supposed to be gets a black fruit. This one never gets a black fruit. It's always green. Makes me want a Stewart. Yeah, a Stewart. This is sold to me as a Stewart. And from what I see is that it does have Stewart leaves, like these curved, tight, beautiful, structured leaves. But when I see the Stewarts online, pictures of Stewarts, they're not this lime green color. They're more of a black. So anybody have a Stewart? Send me an email of your Stewart pictures. I would love to see them. And is that an avocado? No, that's a bay. You know, bays are related to avocado trees. Laurus, is it Laurus? Laurus nobilis and Laurus umbularia. Is that it? California bay tree. It's actually related. If you eat a little bay fruit, it literally tastes like a little avocado. It's structured just like an avocado. It's just more bitter and it's much smaller. But go and check out a California bay tree. Oh, can you get it? Come on. Whoa. Oh no! Let's go get it. Yeah, go pick a bay fruit. And look at the little funny nodule it has on it. Weird. Pick a bay fruit and don't eat a lot. It might be toxic, but just take a tiny little taste and look in there. I've eaten a little bit of them, just tasted them, but they're very bitter. But they do taste a little bit like an avocado, and they look like an avocado. So anyway, it's raining. You go back inside. Please let me know what you think this one is right here. It's the only Stewart I've had in my life, or so-called Stewart. And I have other people telling me it's not Stewart. So I don't know what it is. Let's go.